Hi Junior Co-Ed A campers, I'm Sparkle and I'm back with your second Camp Lau-Ren at Home video of the week. Today we're going to talk a bit about campfires because I know a lot of people at camp whose favorite thing to do is have our big campfires. At our campfires at camp, we have sometimes 100 people in our circle. We sing songs, we sometimes do some dances, we always have skits, and sometimes, I'll tell you a secret, sometimes people even get water dumped on them in the skits. Isn't that crazy? We hope that you'll join us at camp next summer so that you can experience all of these super fun things. But for now, let's reel it back in a little bit. Today we're going to talk about campfire safety. Because although you may not be at camp this summer, you may be camping with your families or using fire pits at parks or having backyard fires, which is so much fun. But there's some seriousness involved when you're working with fire. So let's get into it. There's nothing quite like enjoying the great outdoors with a roaring fire, gooey s'mores, and a night sky full of stars. But that wonderful campfire is also a big responsibility. We need your help preventing wildfires so more families like yours can enjoy this experience in beautiful forests, other wildlands, and even your backyard for years to come. That's why it's important to learn how to be safe with your campfire. During the camping season, Ontario experiences, on average, at least one wildfire every day caused by an unextinguished or unattended campfire. Recreational forest users, including campers, are responsible for 200 wildfires a year. That's crazy, and we don't want our campers to contribute to those numbers. So we're going to arm you with some tools in the next little bit to help you prevent wildfires. So, here are some things to do to prevent wildfires. Make sure that you are at a site that allows campfires, whether it be in your backyard, at a park, or at a campground. Make sure that there are no burn bans on and that it's not too windy. This summer especially, because there hasn't been a lot of rain and it's been very dry, a lot of counties have burn bans on. So it's important that you check that before you light anything. Dig a pit away from overhanging branches. If we have a fire and there's branches over it, then there's a chance that the fire might reach up and catch those branches on fire. And we don't want to catch trees on fire when we're enjoying our s'mores. Circle the pit with rocks. Clear a 10-foot area around the pit down to the dirt, removing anything that could catch on fire. Stack extra wood upwind away from the fire because we don't want the fire to blow into the wind pile. After lighting, throw the match into the fire. This makes sure that if there's any heat left on the match once you light the fire, that it's not going to light something else that we don't want on fire. Never leave a campfire unattended. An adult should supervise the campfire at all times. Keep a bucket of water or sand and a shovel nearby, and we'll get to why a little bit later. Never put anything but wood into the fire. You never know how things are going to react when they get hot. So some things may explode, some things may make an even bigger fire, and since we're not in a science laboratory to figure all that stuff out, we're just gonna burn wood. Do not pull sticks out of the fire. Once they're in there, even if they don't look like they're caught on fire, they are very hot and we don't want you to burn yourself. Do not sit on the fire ring or rocks around the campfire. They will heat up quickly and they'll stay hot for a very long time. When it's time to put the fire out, dump lots of water on it and then stir it with a shovel. Then dump more water on it. Make sure it's cold before leaving the campsite. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. And remember, camper friends never play with matches, lighters, lighter fluid, or other flammable liquids. If you find any of these, tell a grown-up where they are. If you see younger children playing with them, tell them to stop, and tell a grown-up. We love campers who help to prevent wildfires. Now, I'm going to show you guys a fun little recipe that you can use in a campfire, on a barbecue, or if you don't have those things available to you, you can even make it in the oven, which is what I'm going to do today because in the county that I live in, there's a burn ban on. And remember what we were talking about earlier, you have to check if there's a burn ban or if there's wind before you light a fire and there's a burn ban. So I'm gonna make my snack in the oven today. Let's get going and I'll show you how to do it. So for our fun campfire or barbecue or oven snack that we're gonna make today, we're gonna need a couple ingredients or materials, I guess. The first thing is tin foil. We're also going to need a banana, a knife. Be careful. Ask a parent for help with using the knife, just to be safe. Some chocolate chips, or any other chocolate of your choice, and some marshmallows. Just from seeing what we have here, can you think of what we might be making? If you guessed banana boats, then you're right. So, I'm gonna clear everything to the side. The first thing that we need to do is rip a piece of tin foil. And we're gonna lay it down on the table. Next, we're gonna open our banana. And we're gonna set it down on the tin foil. Next, we're gonna use the knife, so ask a parent for help with this so that we don't get any camper cuts. So we're going to cut a slit down our banana, hopefully not cutting all the way through it, but if you do, it happens. Oh, mine broke. See, you never know. So I'm gonna do that. Then we wanna open it up. Oh, mine broke in half. That's fine. So, here we go. Let's position it like that so you get a bit of an idea. So, then we're gonna take some marshmallows. I'm gonna rip these in half because they're the big ones. And I'm gonna put them throughout. And then I'm gonna take some chocolate chips and I'm gonna sprinkle them in there as well. It doesn't matter if they go a little out because we're gonna wrap everything up anyways. So then once you have your desired amount of chocolate chips and marshmallows and everything in, then you're gonna kind of make a sandwich out of it, a banana sandwich. Put all your chocolate chips in around the same spot, and then we're gonna fold up each end like this so we don't get any spillage. And then we're gonna wrap it up super tight. And then we'll have this. And then with this, if you're using a campfire, this you put in the hot coals. Again, get a parent to do that for you because we don't want any campers getting burned. But if you're using an oven or a barbecue, then you can put it in the barbecue or the oven at about 350 degrees for about 5 to 10 minutes. So this is fresh out of the oven. So whenever we are putting things into the oven, taking things out of the oven, we want our parents to do it for us, or a guardian, or just an adult, because we don't want to be burned. So with your parents' help, you can slowly open up our tin foil and you'll start. If you participate in any of the activities this week, be sure to share a picture or a video of your activity or of yourself doing the activity to us through Instagram or Facebook, or by email, by emailing us at camp-Lau-Ren@bellnet.ca. Once you make your submission, you will automatically be entered into a draw to win a super cool camp prize.